So today, we welcome our viewers to a Canadian artist by the name of Skystar. Could you tell our viewers what genre of music that you deal with?
Blessings, Skystar. Reggae we do, reggae slash dancehall. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Yeah, straight.
Okay, so are you from Jamaica born and came to Canada or
Yeah, I'm born
background?
Jamaican.
Okay.
Born Jamaican, migrated here to Canada in 2014, and I'm living in Edmonton at the moment.
Okay. So you grew up with reggae and dancehall. What are your thoughts on Canadian artists that are doing the same genre as you?
Talented, I have the
Yeah,
talent, I have the promise, they have the potential. You know what I mean? It's just to get our genre more highlighted, in a world where it's more like a baby, or genre is more like, what I mean, like a fetus stage right now, where
yeah,
we just need to get more highlighted, you know what I mean? Because even though the market kind of young for reggae and dancehall in Canada as it comes to artists, we still have that competition against the R&B and the rappers, you know what I mean?
yeah. I
At
was
this
just talking to an artist yesterday that's doing Latino music, and he was complaining about the exposure for that in Canada as well. But then I told him about at least the Junos kind of recognize the reggae, but I don't know how it is right now, but I know a few years ago they used to jumble everyone under reggae. If they're doing
yeah,
hip hop artists could go under reggae. It was like weird, like they don't differentiate it for some reason.
yeah. But I've seen where a few reggae artists in Canada won Juno Award still, and that is good. But then we
Yeah,
still need our own standout genre. So, we can be recognized individually. You know what I mean? That gives more encouragement to the reggae artists to want to do it and want to get higher in it, you know what I mean?
yeah, it's possible because we covered Exco Levi when he was talking about the same thing where he says he was his own team, he had to push himself, but then he's got some Grammys and eventually he got some recognition. So if you keep pushing,
Yes. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, I couldn't. And congrats to Esco Levi, good artist too. I
yeah,
love his music and I watch his stuff, and he's good at what he does. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, yes, we do need team to push. We need team to push, help us grind to
yeah,
stuff highlighted so the world can take on to it, especially Canada, because this is where we live. So why worry about somewhere else when we should build a structure here first, then worry about outside?
yeah.
You understand?
So how would you describe your style?
My style of music,
Yeah,
music. My style. Well, tell you the truth, my style is more of a happiness kind of thing, and sometimes we get soulful too. Most of the times we get soulful,
yeah,
but it's more clean cultural music, you know what I mean? Like youngster culture. You understand what I say? It's
yeah.
not saying gang stuff, but what I mean? Street culture.
The
You know
street
what I mean?
culture, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your process when you're in the studio when you're trying to create songs?
Well, when we're in the studio and I try to create songs, we just put on the beat and we just go in a zone, Goldilocks zone.
Yeah,
We just start right. But even though sometimes we'll go to the studio with an inspiration, with an idea, and even though it's an idea and whatever, we still try to create the music of it, not just the words and the lyrics. We create the music, the catchy part, the singing, the dance part, the shout. You know, we create a story and a body. That's just the process, you know what I mean? And then we just record quick, fast. You know? Yeah.
Okay. So for someone that never heard your songs before, what would they take away from your music when they listen to it?
Inspiration, encouragement,
Yeah.
something where it's hard to explain, you know what I mean? They take away that feeling, that vibration, you know what I mean? And the memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are some songs that you have out there right now that people could check out?
Well, now I have Split Bounce, I got Rotate, I got Winning Move, 35 to Life. Some of these
Yeah.
songs are produced by me, but now I have a song that is fast growing. It's called Learn, featuring Rhymewell. That song is the song right now that is creating
Yeah.
waves, you know what I mean? And it's a joy. Hence why my day I saw with worldwide entertainment. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Okay.
That
So there's
is
a
it.
music video for it that people could check out?
No, we don't do the music video as yet. We're still
Okay.
planning because the audio is going so good. Like it's
Yeah.
we don't want to distract the audio with the video right now. So we're just giving the audio its space to run the street, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
we just do the video. That's a next level of movements again, you know what I mean? Next
Okay.
emotional level, you know what I mean? So yeah, Learned is it's going on well. No videos, but they still can find the official audio on YouTube. They can find
Yeah.
Spotify everywhere, any streaming platform, you can find it.
Okay. So that's a collaboration. Or is there any dream collaborations you would like to have?
Yes, man. We are some man. Alkaline,
Mhm.
Shaggy, Massacre. There's something there right now, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Three are the greatest thing. They said
Oh, I was just gonna ask you, what's your
that.
top five
well,
goal all time?
well, top five artists of all time.
Yeah, for the genre.
Yeah, man. Hey, we can't left out Eminem. Yeah,
Yeah.
Eminem, Goat, Bass. You see me?
Yeah.
Alkaline, Massacre, Bounty Killer, Shaggy.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So you said you came up here in 2014 from
Yes,
Jamaica.
yes.
So how would you describe the two different cultures, the Canadian culture and the Jamaican culture, when it comes to just the music community and culture in general?
Slow.
Slow.
It's slow
Yeah.
pace. Very slow pace. Not gonna lie. It's
Yeah.
day and night. You know what I mean? In Jamaica would come to the music, a gorilla grinding,
Yeah.
gorilla warfare. Is no joke or baby thing, no petty thing. You have in one community alone in Jamaica, you have 30 tough, bad, sick artists.
Yeah.
And you have to always and peak performance in when you meet them everywhere. You get and you don't do the music like Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
Here you do it every single day. Every night there's a show. You don't have to ask to go on a show or get bookings for a show. Even
Yeah.
if you're not booked for it, you can go and look for it. You still get on the stage. You know what I mean? But here
Mm.
it's different. It's more like a weekend thing, and people work during
Yeah.
work and during the week, and you know it's different. And you have to get booked for a show here before they give you a chance to go on stage, or you have to know someone. You know, so it it good and it bad, but I mean, you have to be just you have to just have perseverance. You have to work behind the scenes a lot here
Yeah.
to to make sure that your craft is always on point, because it's not like you get to do it continuously. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's the difference with the music culture here and in Jamaica. In Jamaica, it's quicker to get highlighted because it's more of a music country. Like it's surrounded by that kind of lifestyle, you know?
So you're saying over there it's possible to like get a name for yourself just from the underground without the power of social media? But the
Yes,
people
man.
like, yeah.
Yes, man. So I run the ground, man, before me even know YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me, all right. Was me, Masik and Kaledo as the three young artists coming up. Was
Okay.
tearing up the streets everywhere, every show. Our name was the name as young artists coming up before
Yeah.
I migrated to Canada. And there was no the only social media was around at that time was probably MySpace and
Yes.
High Five.
Yeah.
Never know Instagram or no big YouTube platform to expose you to the world. You know what I mean?
Uh,
Yeah.
so what's your thoughts on social media and using social media for your music to get out there?
It's a great platform. It's a blessing to the artists them too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Some people use it for bad, some people use it for good, but at the end of the day, social media had let a lot of artists gain independence with the music. Long gone are the days when an artist have to sit down and wait for a producer guy or wait for somebody to give them promotion or help them to expose themselves. Now they have
Yeah.
social media at the fingertip. They can just go like that, boom, get viral, they're gone, they start eating, you know what I mean? So social media have done a lot for us as artists.
So I seen news last week about Vibes Cartel. What's your thoughts on the whole situation with him right now?
Sad, even
Yeah.
though, even if they say he done what he had done, but at the end of the day, human rights, you know what I mean? It's sad. And I wish it
Yeah.
would be better, but what can I say? I mean, it's just life, my bro. And, wish him all the best and hope him a speedy recovery. But still have to remember human rights at the end of the day.
Yeah, I hear you still. So when you're when you're performing, do you rather live performance or when you're creating music in the studio? Because a lot of people say it's two different things.
Yes, man. Big
Yeah.
contrast between performing and recording are just in the studio playing around. It's a wide contrast. There's no same thing, you know what I mean? Because performing, it's like it's like a multitask, You think
Yeah.
about a lot of things, but at the same time, while you're thinking, you still have to be performing, you still have to be engaging, you still have to relate, you know what I mean? Plus, you still have to thinking about getting this vocal out the proper way, getting the words enunciating the proper way. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's like acting, you know what I mean? But in the studio, you can stop, you can hit this note, all right, good,
Yeah.
go again, you know what I mean? But at the stage, it's a different thing. It's a gut wrenching feeling if you're not used to it, you know what I mean? But we've been doing it for a little second now. As I said, Jamaica is a very competitive country when it comes to music.
Yeah.
So we learn how to be sharp when it comes to entertaining, you know what I mean?
Okay. So for some of our viewers out there that don't know, coming from you, what is the difference between reggae and dancehall?
The difference between reggae and dancehall is reggae is the songs, dancehall is the party.
Okay.
A lot of people don't really know that, but
Yeah.
reggae is the music itself that comes out, the vocals, the vibration. Dancehall is the party, but dancehall music is the grimy part. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
not singing. It's more ghetto style, the rude boy style. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And but we still commercialize some of it. But reggae music is more the songs, and dancehall is the party.
Okay. So, are there any words that you want to leave for the viewers out there?
Yes, man. Just please tune in. Check out my music, Skystar music. You know what I mean? I'm doing a lot of great songs. You know what I mean? I've done great songs in the past. Got songs that's charted, rotate,
Yeah.
charted #8 in the Latin America market. You know what I mean? 35 to Life, charted in Guyana. You know what I mean? Now we have learned. Learned is really growing, growing, growing. It's one of the most popular songs in the streets right now. And it playing at every club, every party. You can check it out. Spotify, the streams crazy right now. Spotify's already gone 100 and almost 50,000 streams in a month now. So, I mean,
Yeah.
it's growing. You know what I mean? So please check me out, Skystar Music on Instagram. You know, Skystar K20 Vivo, Skystar Music, YouTube Music. So, yeah.
Okay. So one last thing, are you be doing any live performances? Because you told me that you were up, um, you left where you are to perform. Because people expect a tour or anything coming?
Yes, man. I have whole heap of things, man. We have the Calgary Carry Fest.
Yeah.
Carry Fest in July. That's out in Calgary, July 22nd. I'll be on that festival. We have
Okay.
Carry West. We're looking towards Carry West, hopefully. And we have I got an opening for Skeng.
Yeah.
That's artist Skeng. That's in August. And in August again, there's a next festival. Sorry. Edmonton Reggae Festival.
Festival.
There's so many of them, bro. So
Yeah.
we have that, and we have some shows across the states. I don't want to elaborate too much on it because we're still
The works.
yeah, my team is still in contract reading and all of that stuff. So
Okay.
all of that coming up. Plus I have my EP to be released
Yeah.
in this year, which we're doing a launch. I don't want to give away the location as yet, but
Yeah.
location is in the GTA. So,
Okay.
yeah, you're invited in a worldwide
All
entertainment.
right. Thanks.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
so
we need
clear
that
still.
press there.
Still.
Yeah, man, for real.
All right.